I kind of enjoyed Venom. It wasn't the best or most memorable movie ever, but I was kind of curious about checking out the sequel. Finally got around to doing it, because after the end of the first one made the promise of Carnage, and now it's being delivered.
This is much worse than I thought. That is a red one. Ow!
Red one.
We should leave immediately.
And Venom's a kind of interesting movie, you know, because it could have been something, or it should have been something that was pushed into a much darker role than what it actually got. Of course, it's a big budgeted superhero-ish kind of movie, so it can't really, you know, block out all of those younger money. It needs to get that audience, and it feels as though it kind of missed a beat there. But I feel with Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, which the title I hate, I feel as if it finds its footing and it finds what it wants to do best. And because we don't have the how Eddie becomes Venom storyline that's forced into the first one, we just have it there. We get instantly thrown into the action, and being at a tight 97 minutes, it really kind of delivers like a fun throwaway comic movie.
I'm going to make you cry now, Eddie. She will love it. Cry. Cry.
Select the process.
You know, it's not fitting into a grander scheme of things. You don't have to watch 37 movies to get to this one. It's one that you can put on, enjoy. It'll probably vacate your mind within minutes after watching it, and you can forget all about it. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's action-packed, it's quick, punchy, and was exactly the kind of tonic that I was looking for when I sat down to watch it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please, let me fix it.
I'm running it.
So I can push it again.
I love the fact that we jump in to Eddie and Venom cohabitating this body, having their conversations, acting like the odd couple that they are. And it leans very much into the comedic roots of these two characters living together of sorts. You know, they bicker, they fight, they have one that's kind of tidy and one that's really messy, and has that kind of comedic banter between these two characters. We'll lean into the story of Cletus, who is going to become Carnage later on in the movie, and the background as to why he is such a ferocious foe for Venom. And it's the comedy that really kept me hooked on this movie. It was the stuff that I found incredibly funny. I was kind of tickled a lot by their interactions, even just watching Eddie mull around his apartment, talking to Venom, to see the conversations that we're privy to as he's talking to someone else is just incredibly funny. And I feel like that's something that I really connected with on the movie's front. Now, when it gets to the end of it, it becomes a large CGI battle between red and black, which is quite good as well, because it's kind of colour-coded whom is whom, and there's enough differencing looks about these that you can kind of tell what's going on. It's a fun action set piece, but again, it doesn't feel like it's a huge world-ending story. It's a small story set within the corner of this universe where there's no really great weight to it. A couple of characters that we know are in danger, but other than that, it's not the end of the world kind of stuff that you're forced to try to deal with in every other superhero movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed Venom. I thought Woody Harrelson was excellent as the bad guy, Cletus. I thought he was just the right amount of menacing. You get Naomi Harris, a Shriek, Carnage's girlfriend, who gets a small role, and she's a really fun, energetic, larger than life villain character that just kind of jumped off the screen as well. You get Michelle Williams back in a kind of smaller role, but she's fun within that. And it's just one of those really fun throwaway comic movies. Like I said, no great weight to it, no tied into a bunch of other movies. You don't need to have seen even the one before. If you've got a rough idea of what Venom is, you can jump straight into this one. It's 97 minutes. It's very comedic in the banter between Eddie and Venom, which I really enjoyed and I found really drove the movie on. But yeah, I would say Venom, Let There Be Carnage was better than the original Venom. One that I really enjoyed. One that would make me genuinely excited to go and see a third entry in this franchise. I'd love to know what you thought of Venom, whether you didn't like the fact that it was so small a story, or whether you wanted a grander picture, or whether you wanted it to be pushed within to the Marvel universe with everything else that's going on there.
How dare you!
So there we have it, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I'd love to know your thoughts all about it. I've got more content up here. Drop a comment below and we'll have a conversation about the movie. If you think I deserve it, hit like on this video and maybe even share it. And if you're feeling extra supportive in the festive season, you can join my Patreon or even my membership program, which would be amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.